Good morning, good evening, hello guys, and welcome back to TKWF Universe. This is part 2 of the Make It or Break It pay-per-view. Now we have an amazing second episode, whatever you want to call it, for tonight. It's going to be an amazing one. We're going to see 2 titles be defended, we're going to see 2 rivalries ended, and we're going to see one started, hopefully. So here we have our first match of the evening. It is the tag title match. 2 members of the collection will be taking on Dragon and his chosen partner. Now, who is Dragon going to choose for his partner? We won't know until we find out. Now, we also have Vex versus Rush in a steel cage match. This will be the last time that these two will be face-to-face in a ring together for some time. So hopefully it's a good one. We also have the Mask versus Stable no-holds-barred match between Bishop and Jay Stone. If Bishop wins, Jay Stone has to disband the Gangster Squad. If Jay Stone wins, Bishop has to unmask. We also have the Renegade Jason Mercer has accepted Dale Roven's challenge later on tonight for a match. Will Roven and the collection come out on top? Or will Jason Mercer win? And we also have the number 1 contender, Doc, taking on our newly formed world champion, Walker, only holding the title for 2 weeks so far. Will he be able to defend it in his first title defense here? For now, we'll have to find out. But let's move into our first match. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the opening match. We have Deuce and Taylor from the collection. Now, we've already had Conroy James have a brilliant opening match in part 1 where he got the victory over Cowboy Paul. Though he did handshake Cowboy Paul afterwards. We still don't know how the collection feel about that, or if anything's going to happen with that. But for now, the collection are worried about the tag titles. Now, for those of you that don't know, the tag titles were successfully defended. I don't know where I was going with that. The tag titles were originally won by the Gangster Squad, but when the collection debuted, they attacked. Wait a second. I know this music. Oh my god. It is! It's Archangel! Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who don't know the history of the TKWF, Archangel is one of the dominant tag team wrestlers there with his tag team partner, the Dragon. And as you see in their shirt, it says The Uprising. This is the squad that Jason Mercer threw together many years ago in TKWF. And the Dragon and Archangel were a dominant tag team then. Will they remain dominant now? Who knows? But we will find out. Back onto the history of the tag titles. The Gangster Squad did win the tag titles, but then the collection attacked Angelo Epps, which injured him. He is not officially cleared to wrestle for at least another couple of weeks yet. So Jay Stone had to relinquish the titles so that he could challenge Bishop later on tonight. So we decided to have an open challenge for any tag teams that would like to perform. The collection were the first to step up, and then Dragon said, I have a partner, I want to take on the collection. So we have Archangel and the Dragon, also known as the Uprising. Which makes me wonder, does this mean that Jason Mercer is forming the Uprising to deal with the collection? I'm at a loss for words right now, guys. Like, I can't believe it. Can't believe that this is happening. And by God, it surely is happening. Oh, a nice roll up there. I'm sorry, I don't know why everything's in a little bit of a slower mode than it normally is. The cameraman must have accidentally hit his slow mode version on. We will try fix this by next match, I promise. But for now, we're just gonna have to make do with the Collection versus the Uprising in this opening match of Part 2 of the Make It or Break It pay-per-view. The the TKWF World Tag Team titles on the line here tonight. So far, this has been a nice technical spectacle of chain wrestling between, I believe that's Deuce in the ring, and the Dragon. Now, Deuce, the newest member of the Collection to show up on TKWF. As we had seen, Taylor was one of the ones to make his first appearance with Dale Roven when they attacked Angelo Epps, which led me to believe that Dale Roven would be the one to challenge in this tag title tournament, but apparently he had separate views. He wanted Jason Mercer, so he let Deuce enter the ring for him in this tag team match. Now, I think it goes without saying, if the Collection wins the tag titles, the Freebird rule will count, and any two members of the four members, any two of the four members, I should say, can defend those titles. So maybe that's why Roven's like, I trust Deuce. He can enter this match. I'm going after Mercer. He'll win us the tag titles. But if he can do that against the dominance of the Dragon and Archangel, it is definitely going to be an interesting one. Oh! And the teamwork from this veteran tag team, been together multiple years, haven't wrestled together for ages, but still not missing a step. I should just mention Archangel's gear is a bit weird tonight, but he will change it as of next show. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a mishap and his gear got lost in transit, so he had to pull out some of his old gear to wrestle here tonight. So we will fix it so that he will have better gear by next show. I should just mention that. So you may be wondering why next time he wrestles in the TKWF, he'll be wearing some different clothes. And that is the main reason. Now we have Taylor in the ring with Archangel. Oh! A nice double underhook DDT there from Taylor. And a nice suplex there. Oh no. He's got Archangel in the corner. This is not where he wants to be in the corner of the Collection. But apparently Taylor not choosing to go with teamwork here tonight. Instead going for doing some damage himself in this starting match. And surely that could be his downfall in this match, is not choosing to take tag team maneuvers over Archangel when he had the chance. The speed and quickness of Archangel is one that would not be matched by anyone else. Oh. Though that being said, it just got matched by Taylor right there. Oh, nice roll up. Oh, and a Pele kick. The nice roll up into the Pele kick there. What a maneuver from Archangel. What a performance from these two. I am just thrilled to see the Uprising back inside the TKWF ring. For those of you who never saw the original TKWF many years ago, unfortunately all that footage has been lost to time, but these two were one of the most dominant tag teams in the division. Because you had Archangel and the Dragon in the tag team division. You had Mercer in the world title division, and in both the Intercontinental and light heavyweight divisions, or cruiserweight division at the time, there were two other superstars. And surely enough, we could potentially see them in the future. Who knows? I haven't signed any contracts with them just yet. Granted, Archangel only just signed with me today. When the Dragon came to me and said, look, this is my partner, like, we need to sign him. He went for a second cutter there, but failed. But still lands an STO anyways. Goes for the cover here, Archangel does. And 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And all I can gather from this is, as soon as the challenge was thrown down to Mercer from Dale Roven. Oh, a nice suplex there. Oh! Oh my god, what a move! What a combination we had just seen from Archangel there. Archangel tagging in Dragon. Deuce is back in the ring. We're back to the starting 2 of this match. And Deuce getting the upper hand straight away. Nice suplex there from Deuce. So, as I was saying, as soon as the Collection and Dale Roven threw down the challenge, you can only guess that Mercer was already on the phone saying, like, look, we need to get the Uprising back together. I feel some bad stuff's about to happen. And surely enough, that could potentially happen. I mean, we've already seen one member of the Collection win a match here tonight. We've already seen 2 out of 3 DZW denizens in this pay-per-view win their matches. And Grim Oxley came bloody close to winning that triple threat match. If it wasn't for that last unbelievable kick, then he could potentially be our new global champion right now. So you can't hold anything against him there. That was one hell of a match, and he went through one hell of a battle to fight for that title. It just did not fall into place there, unfortunately. Now we're seeing Deuce and the Dragon go toe-to-toe in the ring now. Oh, he went for a jumping enziguri, but missed. Oh no, and Deuce dragging him to the corner. Again, this is not where the Uprising want to be, is in the corner of the Collection. Though the same thing stands for the Collection. They don't want to be in the corner of the veterans. Oh my god! Well, that looked like a jumping STO of some sorts. Oh my god, Deuce just jumped on the back of the Dragon. And he's going for it again. Oh my god. The back of the Dragon has got to be in searing pain right now. And Deuce is getting fired up, firing up the crowd at the same time. Oh, and here we go. Got him in the corner now. And the tag. Here we go, some teamwork coming from the collection. Oh, a single leg takedown to an elbow to the back. Now the collection just targeting the back of the Dragon. Oh, I didn't see a pin for a tag make there, but it seemed to happen because the ref is not kicking Archangel out of the ring. I may have just missed it there, but it did not look like that tag connected. Again, the ref said that it's legal, so we're continuing here. But Archangel fighting out, but Taylor fighting back now. But Archangel fighting back again. Oh, a nice clothesline there. And goes for the cover. Here we go. One. And a kick out at one. One clothesline is not enough to hold the collection down for the 3 count, apparently. And Taylor missed the punch, which allowed... Oh! And 1, 2, 3! The Uprising are our new tag team champions. And the Archangel whipping out his finisher there. One that he calls the Sword of the Angels. And it was enough to hold Taylor down for the 3 count. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure Dale Roven and the other members of the collection will not be happy with not walking out as the tag team champions, but you gotta look at it on the plus side. They put up one tough battle against this veteran team who have been known to be unstoppable in the tag team division in the past. Archangel and the Dragon, the Uprising, have returned. And they have returned with the TKWF tag titles in hand. This is gonna be an amazing tag team division now. We just lost one set of tag team champions due to injury. When Angelo Epps comes back, if Jay Stone can win his match here tonight, they may be targeting those tag team titles once again. But who knows? I mean, we still have the Dangerous Alliance as well, but you know, with Walker holding the world title at the moment, like, who knows when we're going to see them back together as a tag team in the ring. It's going to be an amazing few months. I've got a few tag teams waiting to be signed. It's going to be an interesting few months for the tag team division here, especially with the return of the Uprising and the debut of the collection here tonight. But for now, let's move into what we could only describe as nothing more than a grudge match. Now, this rivalry has been going on since day 1 of the TKWF. This man, Rush, came in as a rookie, only had 2 matches to his name before signing to the TKWF, entered in a triple threat ladder match in episode 1 for the Multi-Man Championship, won that match, and then decided to defend it the next week in a Fatal 4-Way match, where his opponent for this match here tonight, Vex, ended up beating him. And if it wasn't for Vex and the Dragon teaming up on him and hazing him in a way, he could potentially still be the Multi-Man Champion here tonight. But they did, and they beat him. And ever since then, Rush has evolved himself. He's been attacking Vex, whether it be during entrances, during matches. They then had a triple threat match for the multi-man championship where Grim Oxley beat them both. After Rush had eliminated Vex, then Grim Oxley eliminated Rush to win the title. Going for the cover already. 1. And a kick out at 1. That was nowhere near enough. And Rush, even though you are still technically a rookie, you should know better than to expect that to be a pinfall there. But surely enough, these two have been going toe-to-toe pretty much every week since episode 1. So this is the final match of their rivalry for some time. And we're seeing what's been happening for weeks now, where Rush has just been ruthlessly assaulting Vex with everything he has. And surely enough, Vex catching him while he's trying to climb out of the ring there. I was about to say, surely enough, we were seeing it here with Rush just throwing Vex around the ring ruthlessly. And that is his new moniker. He is the Ruthless One, Rush. Dropping the Rufus from his name, saying that he doesn't need a first name. He just needs one word to strike fear into his opponents, and that is Rush. But Vex, another one-worded named person, has been fighting Rush for weeks now. He's been trying to learn the best ways to beat him. You gotta think, coming out of this match, like, the winner of either of these could potentially be looked at as a contender for the Global Championship that was just announced in Part 1 and just competed for in Part 1 in that triple threat match that we saw. Now, I should mention, as I didn't really mention it before, even though it was unified with the Multi-Man Championship, there will not be a Multi-Man stipulation on the Global Championship. It'll just be a singles minor championship, such as the Intercontinental title was. And, slam there from Rush. Now trying to pull Vex off the rope, bounces him off, sends him flying into the middle of the ring, goes for the cover. And a kick out at 1. So it's now technically our Intercontinental Championship. As I said, it starts its own lineage with TK Landon being champion from day 1, winning the match. He is now officially our last ever Intercontinental Champion. Grim Oxley is our last ever Multi-Man Champion. And TK Landon is our first ever Global Champion. So just to clear any misconceptions or any questions that you may have had up about the new championship, there will be no special stipulations linked to it. It can just be contested in a singles one-on-one match. That's not to say there won't be stipulation matches if rivalries are in need for it. It's just there is no need for a multi-man stipulation. Vex is already climbing up, but Rush is climbing up after him, punching him in the side now. Now Vex trying to climb out again while Rush just keeps punching him. Just keeps stopping him now. Now Rush has got to be careful. If he hits him the wrong way, he could send Vex flying outside the ring and giving Vex the win here. Rush is just saying, stop it, man. Just stop trying to climb out. He's pulling Vex back now. Pulling him outside of the ring. Punches him. And, oh my god, just slammed his head into the steel cage. Vex trying to get his footing there while they're both trying to climb outside of the ring now. Rush up to the top of the cage. Vex slowly climbing up after him. Rush, all you gotta do is climb out now, man. Oh, and these two are brawling on the top of the cage now. As I just said before, you got to be careful. Oh my god! Oh my god. Rush just sent Vex flying into the middle of the ring. And now Rush, all he's got to do is get that second leg over the over that side and climb down, and he has won this match. Alright, I'm going to call it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the match. Vex slowly getting up. Must be in a lot of pain after being sent flying off that 20-foot cage. Rush is the winner, and he has vanquished his first enemy, his first rival, his first feud in the TKWF. Now, these two have been in a hard-hitting feud for weeks now. I felt that the only way that this match could end was in the steel cage with, with each other attacking each other during entrances. Grim Oxley attacking Vex to place himself in the multi-man match. I felt the steel cage was the only place that we could see these two end their feud, and I've got to say, what an amazing match. Normally, I'm not a big fan of steel cage matches in the TKWF, because wrestlers normally don't use the cage to their advantage. But in this one, both these men were slamming each other into the cage. They were fighting on top of the cage. All I've got to say is congratulations to Rush. I may not like your tactics, but I do like your moxie. And you did vanquish your first rival in the TKWF with some gusto. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Mask versus Stable match. Now, this is all spanned, again, from episode 1 of the show. The first ever 2 tag teams I signed were the Dangerous Alliance, Bishop and Walker. And then the Gangster Squad of Jay Stone and Angelo Epps. So, naturally, I had them face off in a tag team title match. Then the next week, these two faced off in a one-on-one match, and it ended in a no count-out. A few weeks, they had a tag team match the next week, where the Gangster Squad came out on top again, I believe. And then they had another match a few weeks later, where Bishop walloped Jay Stone around the head with a kendo stick, and then the Collection attacked Jay Stone. So Jay Stone has been out on injury for a few weeks now since the attack from the Collection. He is now allowed to be wrestling here tonight. He has been medically cleared. But surely enough, poor Jay Stone, first time walking out of this ring without the tag team titles around his waist. He's got to feel a bit of upset about that, He's fighting for the honor of his tag team partner who can't be here tonight to defend those tag titles that they won 8 weeks ago in the very first episode of TKWF. And surely enough, he could potentially lose that tag team partner here tonight if he cannot beat Bishop. But Jay Stone is fighting for something that we've all wanted to know: who is under the mask of Bishop. As I said, I've only ever seen 2 matches worth of footage from Walker and Bishop, the Dangerous Alliance. I don't know who's under that mask. When they signed as purely Walker and Bishop. I don't know who they are. So it's going to be an interesting perspective to see what happens. And surely enough, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with this match. The fans already not really enjoying this match. I mean, it's kind of weird because, originally the Gangster Squad came in as the faces, and the Dangerous Alliance came in as the heels, but lately more people have been liking the Dangerous Alliance and have been booing Jay Stone, mainly Jay Stone. They still like Angelo Epps, but Jay Stone for some reason has been getting booed non-stop. And, you know, that's got to play into his psyche here. You know, he's fighting for his friend. He's fighting to keep that tag team alive. And the crowd is just beside his opponent the entire time. They want to see Bishop win. They want to see the Gangster Squad break up. Which is strange, because they were behind them the day that they won the tag titles. Now, Bishop just throwing Jay Stone around this ring right now like a rag doll. Now, a reminder, this match is a no-holds-barred because, as I said, both their singles matches have ended in no contest. Whether it be a double countout or a disqualification. So, I decided to make it a Jay Stone asked for a no-holds-barred match. But I decided to agree to make it a no-holds-barred match because, you know, these two have a lot to work out, and I want a defined winner at the end of this match. Whether it be the Gangster Squad closing, or we finally seeing who is behind the mask of Bishop. Either way, we will have a determined winner by the end of the night. A reminder, we still have the main event of the evening, as well as Dale Roven versus Jason Mercer. So stay tuned for those matches, because they are definitely going to be a doozy. Oh, nice bulldog off the second rope there. One, and a kick out at one. You know, I thought these two would take this brawl outside the ring a bit more. I felt like they would use a bit more weapons, but, you know, maybe they just want a big brawl inside the ring now. Oh, Bishop just throwing poor Jay Stone around like a ragdoll once again. Oh my god, Bishop going to the top rope. Something you don't ever see from the big man himself. Oh, and maybe that's why, because he missed and obviously got a shot of that knee, landing knee first into the middle of the ring there. Now these two have been going back and forth this entire match, just hitting each other with everything they've got, whether it be punches, whether it be slams. Oh, and here we go, possibly seeing them go outside the ring now. Oh! Now Jay Stone following Bishop outside the ring after punching him off the apron. A nice swinging reverse DDT there. What a nice move there. I've never thought to see that before. It was like a swinging neck breaker, but he turned him around into a reverse DDT. Now, Bishop finally getting some hits in. Oh my god, it looked like Jay Stone's head bounced off that steel steps on his way down there. Oh, the knee to the face of Jay Stone right now. Jay Stone running into the ring. And the knees to Jay Stone there. These two are just brawling. That's basically all this match has come down to, is legalized brawling. These two definitely don't like each other. They haven't liked each other from the start. You know, from day one when they competed for the tag titles. Oh, and here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. I gotta tell you, I thought the Gangster Squad was over for a second there. But surely enough, not yet. Now Bishop just showing his strength, just beating down Jay Stone. Jay Stone rolling outside of the ring now. Poor Jay Stone doesn't look like he's got much left. He's fighting with everything he's got to keep the Gangster Squad alive now. Oh, he missed the kick, and Bishop countered the move after throwing him into the lamppost and then dropping a double axe handle on him on the ground. That's just gotta hurt. Oh, here we go. We may see some weapons finally introduced into the match. Oh my god, Bishop with a chair now. Oh, he swings and misses. And now Jay Stone back on the offense with that reverse DDT. And then Bishop throws him into the steel steps. He trips over and hits his head on the steps once again. Now Bishop throwing him back in the ring. And these two still going toe to toe, with Bishop mainly on offense here. I mean, Jay Stone just struggling to fight back at this point. Bishop's just toying with Jay Stone at this point. And Jay Stone just knows that he's just got to try a fight. You know, he's got a chance of winning, but it's a tough one, and he's just got to keep fighting with every offense that he can. Nice belly to belly. Throwing him halfway across the ring now. And another belly to belly suplex. Seems like Bishop is looking to take Jay Stone into Suplex City. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. The big boot! The big boot! And that's got to be enough. Oh my god! It wasn't enough to flatten Jay Stone, but Bishop not happy that he got up. It looked like maybe the kick just missed and Jay Stone was just playing possum. but he held off a little bit too long. Nice counter there from Jay Stone. Jay Stone firing back up, trying to get back into this. Oh! And here we go. After that Russian leg, or front leg sweep, I guess you'd call it. And that was a 2 count. Nice STO there. And now Bishop on the fighting defense now, rather than trying to stay on top. Oh, what a nice move there from Jay Stone. Now Jay Stone. Oh, locking in the figure 4 leg lock now. Now reminder, there are no rope breaks as this is a no-hold-barred match. Could we potentially see Bishop tap here? He does! Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Stone just made Bishop tap, which means next week on TKWF, we will see an unmasked Bishop. After 8 weeks of wondering, 8 weeks of not knowing who's under that mask, who's been dominating the tag team division, we will see Bishop unmasked. Well, I'm at a loss for words, guys. This has been an amazing match. You know, congratulations to Jay Stone for fighting through after all the brutal beatings he was taking in this match. He finally pushed through enough to be like, hey, you know, like, this is it. This is my time to shine. This is my victory. And surely enough, Jay Stone has kept the Gangster Squad alive and has unmasked Bishop. Let's move into our next match, guys. Alright guys, well the fans weren't happy that Jay Stone just won that recent match, but as I stated, next week we will see the unmasking of Bishop. But for now, we have our semi-main event of the evening, the match that we've all been waiting for, Roven versus Jason Mercer. Now, Roven, not the leader per se of the collection, but definitely the mouthpiece and definitely the one who does the most talking for the group. He was the one that announced that all 4 members of the collection would be debuting here. He was the one that threw down the challenge to Jason Mercer. He was the one that brought, in turn, by doing that, brought the uprising upon his tag team partners. And I can only guess that the uprising is fully here now, and that it's going to be an amazing, amazing showing. But for now, we have this match. Again, there we go. He is wearing his uprising shirt. The uprising is 100% here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Renegade Jason Mercer forming his uprising brethren together. This is going to be an amazing showing, an amazing match that we're going to have here. The two well, not the two leaders, but the 2 mouthpieces of the group, Jason Mercer and Dale Roven. The collection versus the uprising. It begins here tonight. Remember when you saw the first ever encounter of these 2 superstars, because these 2 are going to have a brilliant showing. Roven not showing any back down, just standing in the ring taunting Mercer like, I'm not going to leave during your entrance. I'm not going to show you the respect And now we're off. The match is about to begin. And the bell has been rung. And a nice takedown straight off the bat from Roven. And attacking the leg there. Already making some smart decisions here. In turn, leading into some brutal attack on Jason Mercer. Oh, pile driver. Second move into the match. These two are not playing around. These two are aiming to hurt each other. A pile driver, second move into the match. What perspective we have here. Knocking down Mercer. Dale Roven dominating the first half of this match already. He got over on Jason Mercer and he's just dominant. And a butterfly suplex sending Mercer flying across the ring there. These two are definitely, well, Roven mainly, are coming into this match to hurt Mercer. He said that the collection are here to make a name for themselves. And he said he's going to prove that the collection ain't nothing to mess with. So he is definitely aiming to do that here. And here we go. 1. And a kick out at 1. Now Mercer, I don't think Mercer's hit one move in yet in this match. It's all been Dale Roven. And by God, has Dale Roven been effective so far in this match? Taking dominance. Oh my God, bouncing him off the ropes there. And these two going toe-to-toe right now. The slap to the face. Oh, and here we go. Oh, the super kick to the face. Jason Mercer starting to fight back now. Starting to put some in. Oh! Busted Roven open with that side pile driver looking move. Nice DDT there from Jason Mercer. Now Jason Mercer dragging Roven in the middle of the ring. And here we go. 1 and a kick out at 1. Roven just went to kick Mercer. Mercer slapped it away. Then went to super kick Roven, and Roven countered it, and now Roven's back on the offense. Now Roven. Oh, another pile driver. And I'm still trying to see where Roven got busted open. I did see some blood come out, but I haven't seen where from just yet. And I don't know what Roven's doing here. He's just working that arm. Strangely enough, you know, he started with the leg, now he's going to the arm. Oh, the spinning neck breaker. The spinning neck breaker. Could that put Jason Mercer away here? And here we go. 1, 2, and no, it is not enough to put him away. It is definitely not enough to put him away here. Now Mercer's fighting back now. And it looks like the blood's coming from Dale Roven's forehead. I can't really get in a close enough view to witness where the blood's actually coming from. It looked like it might have been on his forehead. Goes for the cover now, and a rope break. I don't know what Roven was doing there. He just tripped himself over. Now Roven working on that arm once again. And, oh! Drops him on the knee. And here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Not enough to keep Del Roven down, unfortunately. Jason Mercer still trying to fight his heart out here. Oh, here we go. Oh, the reverse Shining Wizard. Could this be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. It is not enough to hold him down, ladies and gentlemen. Del Roven coming in, taking everything Mercer's throwing at him and giving it back 2-ton. But at the same time, not enough to keep... Neither man is hitting enough to keep the other man down right now. Locking in the figure 4 leg lock now. Turning it over now is Roven now. Reversing it on Jason Mercer. Jason Mercer right next to the rope. Doesn't try grab it though. Strange maneuver there, but you know. And now Roven going for his own version of the figure 4 leg lock. Locks it in himself. Now Mercer's right next to the ropes. He could grab the ropes right now. But maybe he's just trying to prove that he doesn't need the ropes. Turns it around. Reversing the hold on Del Roven now. Roven in a lot of pain. Mercer's in a lot of pain, holding that knee, trying to get up. And now they're back to brawling. Mercer's got Roven in the corner, punches him in the face. Goes for a chop, but gets reversed into a punch. Goes for a clothesline, but reverses. Oh, nice. Don't remember the name of that move. I'm having a mind blank. Oh, here we go with the roll-up. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Oh, Roven trying to lift Mercer. Failed the first time, picked him up the second time for that suplex. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice counter there from Roven, landing it into a splash. Countering the drop kick or whatever it was that it seemed Mercer was going for. Mercer, oh, another shoulder breaker there. And here we go, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Roven. These two are just putting each other through the paces right now. Neither is able to keep the other down. They're just beating each other senseless at this point. Oh no, Mercer's got Roven in the corner. What's he going to do now? Roven fighting back. Mercer gets him back in the corner once again. Oh. Oh. Oh no, is he doing what I think he's doing? He is the Panama Sunrise. The Panama Sunrise from the corner. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And the Renegade Jason Mercer has just pinned Dale Roven. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as though the DZW Zenizens are 2 for 2. Well, sorry, 3 for 2. 2 for 3. 2 wins, 3 losses in this first pay-per-view, make it or break it. We had Conroy James and Electro getting their wins early on in the show, and then Grim Oxley, 2 members of the Collection, and Dale Roven all failed to win their respective matches in the later events of the show. TKWF is standing tall over the DZW denizens here tonight. But this is not the final match of the night. Congratulations to Renegade Jason Mercer. Let's move on to the main event of the night, the world title match between Doc and Walker. And here we are, the main event of the evening, Doc versus Walker. Now, Walker only just beat TK Landon 2 weeks ago to win the World Championship, so he didn't really have a number 1 contenders because he was the number 1 contender. And Landon had his match set up for the pay-per-view, so we had to have a number 1 contendership match last week where Doc won, and surely enough, that's what led into this match. Can Doc come back and win against the World Championship? The title that he couldn't beat TK Landon for in episode 1. He is gonna try here, but he hasn't had the best track record in the past few weeks in victories. I think his only victory has been over Scott Priest in the number 1 contendership match, which is surprising. But, you know, he's put on some brilliant matches. He may be able to win here. It'll be a strange one. It'll be definitely a good showing here between these two. Who will be able to come out on top? Will Doc prevail, beating his win-loss record and claiming the World Championship like he tried to in episode 1? Or will the newly formed or the newly crowned champion of Walker prove that he is the dominant champion and that he should have been champion all along? We will find out later on, or not later on, but right now, I should say. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the TKWF World Champion, Walker, one half of the Dangerous Alliance. Unfortunately, his tag team partner had to unmask, or will have to unmask next week. But, you know, he's saying the champion, he does not have to unmask if he does not want to. And I believe he's chosen to stay masked for as long as he has to. Or as long as he can, I reckon. It's going to be an interesting showing between these guys. But anyway, let's kick off this world title tournament. The main event of the evening is going to be an amazing showing between these two, in my opinion.
Introducing the champion from the United States of America, weighing in at 445 pounds, he is the Walker.
445 pounds is our champion. He is standing tall, he is a big muscly man. It'll be a struggle to lift him up. Even for Doc, who is pretty strong, it will definitely be a troublesome one. Let's see how this match pans off. Doc's getting ready. Walker's getting ready. I almost called him Bishop. And we're off. And Doc already getting a nice snapmare in to start off the show. Oh, a nice power slam there from Walker onto Doc. And another one. It's like a half power slam, half hip toss type of deal that he's got there. But it's definitely working. And now the punches in the corner. Oh, and here we go. That's definitely a hip toss. Oh, out of the corner. Halfway across the ring now. And Walker is just walking, no pun intended, all over Doc here tonight in this world title picture. I feel like Doc was not prepared for handling a man like Walker in a world title match. I have a feeling he was not ready for this evening, and it's showing right now. Oh no. Oh my god. I believe you'd call that like a gut wrench suplex or something. I don't know what you'd call that. Oh, Doc trying to fight back now. Nice clothesline from Doc. Walker was just dominating Doc, but Doc's trying to fight back now. And then that punch that does nothing. A punch to the face of Walker. And the clothesline that does nothing. It kind of rocks him, but still doesn't really do much. Doesn't get him off his feet at all. Doc not able to stand tall in this match right now. Oh, the punch to the face just flattening him right now. Oh, the sound of that super kick heard across the arena. Crowd's kind of dead for this match, and I don't blame them. This is a one-sided stomp if ever I've seen one. Oh my god. Another power slam. Doc trying to get out of the ring to get away from Walker now. Walker not having it. Goes for a kick but misses. Then counters Doc. And now they're brawling outside the ring. And Doc really out of his element in this match. I feel like I chose the wrong people to put in the number one contendership match. But really I had no one else. Everyone else was already in a match. Spear! Spear! Spear to Doc. From the champion. And here we go with the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Doc should have just stayed down. There is no chance of him winning this. Walker's got his number, and I think Doc knows it. He's about to walk into the jackhammer. He's about to walk in to Walker's jackhammer. And down he goes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, within 4 minutes, the world champion has squashed his opponent here tonight and has claimed his world championship as his. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want more content from me, hit the subscribe and the bell. And we will see you next Saturday for more TKWF action.